Hi friends, welcome back to yet another session of Thinking on Destiny. Before we go for actual session, we are in the Zodiac signs and how actually last class we have seen how it is related to the human body, and today we will see how it is actually related to the universe. Before we go further, let us meditate on consciousness of Parsival for a few minutes and then we'll recap, then we can start the session. Please sit in a meditative posture, cross your legs, clasp your hands, and remove your eyewear and close your eyes. Please observe your in-breath and out-breath. As Buddha says, when you are at your breath, you can't be with any other thought. Let this meditation take you inward. See your inner being. Know who you are. Know your purpose of life. Understand your true nature. Through breath, we are taking life force, prana shakti, into each and every organ of our body. While exhaling, exhale out all your negative emotions, fear, jealousy, anger, all your low vibration emotions. Exhale out from your body. Then you can feel lighter. You can vibrate at higher frequency. Let us not carry any low vibration emotions with us. They make us dense. They pull us to vibrate at low frequencies. They will not allow us to reach high frequency. Let us Feel the divine energy within you. We're all divine beings, came to this earth planet to experience human life. As per Percival, we are all substance from unmanifested, trying to go into motion. And from there, we want to travel all 12 unnamed points and like to move to consciousness of sameness. That is our ultimate goal. Please rub your palms for a few minutes. Sorry. And place on your eyes for a few seconds. And open your eyes with a beautiful smile on your face. Before we go today's session, let's recap what we learned in the last session, how these zodiac signs are representing our human body. Balagaru, over to you.
Thank you, Prasanna. So, last week we covered how the zodiac signs connect to our human body and different parts of the body, and also how it is connected to the triune self, the three parts of the triune self. Let's go with the zodiac signs related to human body. So, and also, like I said, triune self and also the intelligence part. The zodiac figure shows that man in his physical body is the microcosm of the macrocosm. That means the whole universe is lives in our whole human body. So macrocosm, that is the universe or sphere of the all that is in it. So basically, the whole universe, stays in our human body that represents the part of the human body are related to and connected with the signs of the zodiac. How they are connected? Aries, the different signs, how they are connected is explained. The Aries, the head, it is the head of the head is related to Aries. Aries consciousness contains all in the sense that it is throughout the all. So Aries represents the consciousness which contains everything. Language is inadequate to express this idea because the language is made to express thoughts and only on the earth dimension, the physical world. So Aries, the head sphere of the circle is one, it contains all. So I think this is the picture, the circle picture, and it shows all the 12 circles, 12 zodiac signs on one circle. So here, he says, out of it, all things in the body, they come from the head. The head represents the manifested and the unmanifested both. So the unmanifested signs are the Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, which is the upper half part. The circle, in the circle, the upper half, the 6 signs represents unmanifested. While the manifested signs are Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn are represented in the lower half of the 7 openings in the head. The head is represented throughout the torso, and it is in the types from which the torso is built in its 3 sections. Okay, the torso is the chest portion, it divided into 3 sections. The brain is represented in the thorax by the lungs and the heart, and also in the abdominal section by the kidneys and adrenals, and in the pelvic region by the prostate and the womb. So these are the 3 different sections, and in the male and the organs of male and female organs also in this area, abdominal section. All specialized organs in the head and have their counterparts in the thorax, abdomen, and pelvis. So he says all specialized organs in the head, they have counterparts in all these 3 regions, it seems. Everything starts from the head. And also he says the food that is eaten in maintaining the body and the things that are seen, heard, taste, and smell. And so the action in the body and all these things, the breathing, voluntary, muscular actions, and everything starts from the head. That is why he says that head is the very important part, plays a role. The neck or throat is related to Taurus. It is the first departure from the head. So because it connects with the next. Throughout the throat, impulses cause the movements of the body. We know that the shoulders, arms are related to Gemini. They have no internal organs. They're no part in the internal action of the body. But when they act, their potential power and duality represented by the hands working into a being. Even though they don't have any potential, but when they start working, it comes into the being. The breasts are related to Cancer, from where the breath circulation starts. Because of the breath, all elements can come into the body. Breath starts its life and all things are sustained and active. The heart is related to Leo. Through the heart, the blood, which is the life carrier, is sent to build new tissue and causes its life and growth. So this is how every zodiac sign connected to one part of the body. The womb and prostate are the represents of the Virgo. They mold the seeds of the life into form. The part of the body where the sex organs open are related to Libra. Where the gender is apparent, there the male and female unite. It is the center of human interest. And there is the gate through which the breath, life, and form pass down and out into the temporal human world, or along which they pass on and up into the spine to eternal life. So this is how we studied, how it goes, the breath form, and up into the spine, to go for that, to the more immortality. The male and female organs are represented Virgo and of Scorpio. They are acted on by react to the pull of nature or procreate. The terminal filament is related to Sagittarius. At present, it is not used by the doer as the path of the desire to the thinker. So even though it represents, but a lot of people, they don't use it, and it is mostly used by desire, portion, he says. And then next, the womb and prostate are represented. This one I covered. Okay. The zodiac signs, Cancer represented by the sense of sight, the Leo by the sense of hearing, Virgo by the sense of taste, and the Libra by the sense of smell. All of these are of the nature side, but are also servants to the triune self, that we know. These are all sense organs are servants to the triune self. Scorpio is represented by the doer, Sagittarius by the thinker, and Capricorn by the knower. Three parts of the triune self are more directly in contact with the points of the zodiac signs they stand than the transient matter in the bodily parts. So the F5 unit, which is the sense of sight, is related to Cancer. The Cancer unit, through which all fire or Cancer matter flows in and out of the generative system into the body. This is how the fire unit, which is the Cancer related to Cancer zodiac, it relates, through the generative system, it flows out, in and out. One of the light units of the triune self or Cancer is the world of the earth sphere. It is the intelligent matter. That's what he says, that represents the intelligent matter. The doer of the triune self is in the form world or Virgo world of the earth sphere and is Scorpio matter. Okay, and the thinker is in the life or Leo world is a Sagittarius matter, and the knower is in the light world or Cancer world is a Capricorn matter. The knower or Capricorn part of the triune self is the channel through which clear light coming from the intelligence flows into the Noetic or Capricorn atmosphere, and then it goes into the nature through the, it is the Libra, through the, nature. The light that is reclaimed from the nature returns to the intelligence. It is symbolized by the Capricorn. The four Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra senses act through the four respective systems: circulatory nature circulate nature matter by each sense focusing from and into its respective sign in the planes and the worlds. So these four, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra, they act through these four senses, it seems. The four zodiac signs, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra in the body correspond to the four atmospheres connected to three parts of the atmospheres of the three different parts of the triune self. The triune self is related to nature by the AIA by means of the breath form. We all know breath form is the living form or living soul of the body. The zodiac figure shows other relations, those of the active and passive sides of the three parts of the triune self. That is how, even though we have three, in the triune self, all the doer, thinker, knower, each has two parts. Each part has active and passive. So all these active and passive of all six portions connect to each side, it seems. The zodiac figure shows other relations, those of the active and passive sides of the three parts of the triune self. The knower itself, Capricorn, has two sides, I-ness to Cancer and selfness to Capricorn. The thinker itself is Sagittarius, has the sides of rightness to Leo and reasons to Sagittarius. The doer itself, Scorpio, has a passive side, feeling to Virgo, and an active side to Scorpio. The zodiac shows that each world is made up of the four elements and they are more modified as they come towards the physical plane. Okay, all these four nature elements, they modify as they come onto the physical plane. And in these elements is intelligent matter, which gives to the fire, air, water, and earth matter the traits of these matter, the traits of light, life, form, and sex. The Aries and Libra line of union and division is the physical body of man. Through the breath form, the penetration takes place. The Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra matter of nature is energized from the corresponding signs onto the intelligent side. So these are the unification, okay, together they are. A Pyrrhosian unit is energized through its potential Capricorn point. An Aerogen unit is energized through its potential Sagittarius point. A Fluogen unit is energized through potential Scorpio point. A Geogen unit is energized through its Libra point. So almost 9. Okay, one more. The zodiac shows the relation of the intelligence and its triune self. How the intelligent, it is connected through the triune self, the intelligent part. Cancer part of the intelligent is related to the I-ness, Cancer of the unknown, Cancer of the knower, passive side, of the passive side of the sense of sight to the passive fire element in nature. So basically he is saying Cancer is related to the I-ness of the knower, of the passive side of, and to the sense of sight, and which is connected to the fire element, okay, in nature. So one side is the intelligent, the other side is the nature side. Capricorn part of the intelligence related to the selfness, which is Capricorn of the knower, of the, and that active side of the sense of sight to the active fire element in nature. The other one is passive side, this one is active side. The Leo part of the intelligent is related to rightness, Leo, the thinker, to passive side of the sense of hearing, okay, and passive side of air element nature. And Sagittarius part of the thinker of the intelligence side is related to reasoning, and which is the active side of the sense of hearing to the active side of the air element. Virgo, the doer to passive side of the sense of the taste by means of that to passive side of the water element nature. Okay, taste to the water, we all know. Scorpio part of the intelligence side is related to the desire of the doer to sense, to taste, active side of the water element nature. Finally, the conclusion is a zodiac figure shows how these relations of the intelligence to nature are maintained. Okay, so it is with all the actions and reactions between the intelligence and the nature, all this happens. All are maintained by way of Libra point. Libra point is the bottom end of the circle. If the action starts in the fight sphere, it cannot reach the spheres of the intelligence unless it goes across the Libra point in a physical body and across that into the breath form. So it has to go through. Okay. If the action starts on the physical plane of the physical world, example, when an orange is seen, the action cannot reach the feeling directly unless it goes with the generative of the Cancer, the respiratory of the Leo, the circulatory of Virgo, the digestive of Libra, breath, and so on with the breath form to the feeling. A feeling of Virgo of the doer to Scorpio. All these it has to go through, it seems. One who knows the alignment shown by the zodiac and who has control of his senses He can create or destroy anything. Nothing is impossible to him. That's what he says. So basically, he's saying, even though it is so close, we cannot escape. We had to go through all these systems one by one, experience the whole circle. That's all I have. It's interesting.
Oh, sorry. I was talking on mute. Thank you. Thank you, Balagaru. Somebody chatting. Is it being recorded? It is going on live. Okay. Okay. Now, the chapter 4 of this Zodiac science, we are coming to the Zodiac reveals the purpose of universe. How this Zodiac is revealing the purpose of universe. Here, what is the purpose of universe, basically? If you take universe is what? We are all the part of the universe, right? The purpose of universe is like from substance to consciousness. From substance, which is unmanifested, from there to become manifested and to become consciousness, and conscious of consciousness, conscious of sameness. This is the way that we have to go. Okay. So where are we now? If we take, where are we now? Are we unmanifested or are we manifested? Definitely, we are in the manifested. We are not in the substance which is not unmanifested. We are not there. So we are already in the manifested form. So in this manifested form, we have to go through all the thing from the thing, right? From the cancer, the substance to sameness. All the 12 points, right? Substance to sameness is the one that we need to go. So what we shall do? So that's what here is saying. So ultimate purpose of is the manifestation of the universe is ultimately you need to manifest whatever it is. Okay. Suppose if we are taking our life, we need to manifest what we want. That's what we feel ultimate purpose of our life, right? Suppose if we are a student, we will manifest that we have to pass in good grades. Once we pass, we manifest that we need to land in a good job. Once we are in a good job, we wanted to have a good promotion. Once we are in that, we wanted to marry or we wanted to get a home or a good car. Once we have a car, then we wanted to have a luxury. So these are all the things that we are manifesting one after the another. So these are all the manifestation that is happening in the material world. Like any other people, we are also thinking that this manifestation is the meter for our success. And also, that's how we were treated also. Even though you had a lot of knowledge, you became from doer to thinker and thinker to knower, and you don't have like enough the material things to show off, then there are very less people that respect you. Because there are very less people who are in that frequency. The problem is, in order to appreciate you, someone should be in that level, right? Then only they can appreciate you. Otherwise, they can't. Because there are so many people who are in the doer stage. So if you possess any materialistic things, then the people will appreciate you more because you are into that same kind of the world. Okay. So here, by showing, because from one stage to another stage of the Zodiac signs, it is showing a successive stages through which the matter is passing. The matter, which is from unmanifested, the matter became to the manifested and passing to the various stages and becoming the consciousness and becoming the sameness. This is the circle. The first Gemini. What is the Gemini? It is talking about substance. The Gemini, the substance is always ever unmanifested. It's not manifested. It is in the space. So to human conception, for our human conception, when there is something in the space, for your conception, there is nothing. Nothing means no thing. No thing, nothingness. Okay. Suppose, let us say, I don't have a luxury car. I don't have. So let us take, I don't have means, for me, it is nothing. I don't have that thing. No thing is there with me. Suppose I wanted to manifest, I wanted to get it. So I will try to achieve it. I'll try to do something. I'll try to earn money. Then I will buy. So which means that it got manifested. Why I'm giving the material terms is so that we can better understand. So once I own the car, then I feel, oh, it's my car. There's nothing is not there. There is something is there. There is car came, whatever my dream car, right? It could be Tesla, it could be Lamborghini. It is there in front of, in my driveway, which means I have manifested it. So that substance from unmanifested to manifested, it came. Here, the Gemini, the substance which is unmanifested, which is there in the space, it is, first thing is, it is coming to the in the manifested form to the universe. That's the first thing. From that substance which come to the manifested form, you have to travel all 12 points and go to consciousness. That's where we are learning in this Zodiac sign. So there is until then there is no action, no parts. But once it is manifested, there is a motion. Once it comes to the manifested, there is a motion, right? That motion means it's a Taurus. The motion is Taurus. So we should start acting on it. So there is an issue from substance, no thing, to become the issue. It became the matter. It becomes the Cancer. So when it is substance to no thing to the thing, then it became the Cancer. This Cancer is the matter. It became the matter, which is the fire sphere of the universe. This is the fire sphere of the universe. Sorry. So first thing is, it came to the fire sphere of the universe. It was penetrated the 12 abstract points, right? Nameless abstract points. It started. It contains all that to be manifested. Initially, it contains all that in that fire sphere. All that manifested, it is there. Cancer is the nature gate between unmanifested to the manifested universe. That's a gate. So the fire sphere means what? If you take the fire sphere, it's oneness. Fire is a light, right? Fire is a light. So light means it is showing the oneness. Fire is one. So the active, it has an active and also the force, active force and also the passive force. So there is two things. The material aspect does not appear here because all are. So the ultimate divisions of the matter units into the 5 units, they are the elemental beings. When that was divided, those are the elemental beings. These 5 units are primordial units. Primordial units which are unprogressed. Initially they came. They are conscious to the degree of the fire, which is the Cancer. Though they are conscious as a fire, but not as a force. So no one of them is conscious of itself. They came, but they are not conscious of that consciousness, are conscious of others. They are not. So they just came from the unmanifested to the manifested. Those Cancerians, the fire, the Cancer, the matter, made up of the 5 units, progresses. So it progresses. Once from 5 unit, it progresses and becomes, what is the next one? Air. It becomes air. Air is the Leo matter. Next comes to the Leo matter. This unit changes the conscious as a air matter into the sphere of Leo. So once it comes to the air, the fire, it is the oneness. From oneness, fire is oneness. From oneness to air, it becomes two-ness, duality. The duality is coming. Oneness is disappearing and coming into the duality. The air matter exhibits the dual aspects, which means there is an active, there is the passive. There is an active and passive, whereas fire is not. If the fire is there, fire is fire. Air is active air, we can see. If the air is active, if the how much it can do, and if the air is passive, how it will do, we all know. Activity dominates the passive side. Once the activity of the air starts, it dominates the passive side. The passive side adapts the active side. Suppose there is a force, the air is coming. The air here, will it be passive? There is a force, air is coming, the active air. There is a air passively, silently it was there. Will it be passive? No, it will also throw, because that active air is actually pushing. Suppose if I put a fan over there, all my papers here, which is the passive side, it will throw, because passive side is adapting the active side of the air. Okay, this is this is how the things will start manifesting it. The duality will come so fast. Oneness coming is very hard, but duality can just like that it come. You are separate, I am separate. The moment some 10 people came and said, Prasanna garu, you are doing so great, I feel that, oh, I am great. Because that duality will come.
That possession nature.
Their possession nature, the duality, that the ego, whatever it is, right? So I should be able to, because at that time, it's not the one greatness, because we are all one. We came with a kind of a soul plan saying that one of you, you read the books, I will listen.
Yeah.
Something, because we all came with a plan only. It is not that one is great, one is not great. Each one of us, not only us, each one in this entire world will have their own speciality, their own things. They need not be the same, like what you know, I need not know. What I know, you need not know. But when we are all together, right? Suppose in the family of 4, if one knows, then we feel that all the 3 also will get an access, isn't it? Because you feel that is the 4 is the family. But similarly, here, entire universe is the family. That's what we should feel it. Otherwise, the duality, we are drifting away. That's where we are drifting away. So the air, the air units, they become conscious of the degree of that air, but they are not conscious of the fire, because they are not conscious of that oneness, Cancer. So they became Leo, and they are not actually the conscious of that. So the units step further towards tangibility to the Libra. Next, it goes to the Libra. The air element is conscious as passive as well as active, because passive is overtaken by the active side. The air units are not conscious of themselves again. They are conscious as a function unit of air element only. The air Leo units are progressing. So next air units will be progressing to what? To water. Water is Virgo. The air units are progressing to the Virgo. The air element disappears here and it becomes the water element. So the pure air matter becomes pure water matter. And now the Virgo sphere, it forgot about fire, it forgot about the water. It became the, so it forgot about the air, it became the water here. So water is mostly the passive side. Water is mostly the passive side dominates the active side usually. Okay. The water units are passive side, they are no longer active. The air sphere permeates the water sphere with its lower half. And this water unit attract air units and cause them eventually become water units. Okay. These water units are not conscious of air. Air units are not conscious of fire. And these water units are not conscious of air units also. So this water unit cannot be distinguished active side, because they became the passive. So this passive side of the water element is not conscious of other things. They only know that they are the water units, and their tangibility became to Libra. Libra units. Then the pure water, the Virgo units, developing and become the pure earth. So they came grounded now. Okay. So they became grounded, which is the Libra units of the earth sphere. The two sides, active and passive sides of the matter, now disappear. There is no longer active passive or a passive active, but only the matter is there in the earth sphere. The passive aspect of the matter alone is evidence. It is a active aspect got disappeared. So totally became passive. They are stationary. They are inert. They are mass as a whole. So they do not know they are come from fire. They do not know they come from water. They do not know they came from the air. They are earth grounded only. So they are conscious inertia, immobility, fixity, rest, grounded for the activity. Suppose if I say that Balagar, you and I can fly, people will say, is this girl got mad or what? Flying in a sense, the more lighter you become with your emotions, so you can vibrate at higher frequencies. The more you are actually vibrating at higher frequencies, you are able to see all other things that are not visible to your naked eye. That's a reason for our meditation, why we have to do meditation, why we have to go inner self, why we have to learn the things, why to vibrate at the higher frequency. Suppose if you just, by learning all these things, if you sit back and see how much you are in the lower vibration, no, I'm loving all, I'm in the higher vibrations. No, from the day morning, starting from the morning, I can just give you a small example. What do you say, nothing, because all other animals or any other things, right, they are not much worried about what will happen tomorrow, whether they'll get food or not. Nothing. They simply enjoy. They live in the moment. They'll enjoy it. Human being is the only one person, if you get something, you will worry about tomorrow. Whether you worry about tomorrow, what will happen, what to do, what. So if I buy a car, what will happen if some accident comes? So if something comes, you're not enjoying, you started feeling so much insecure, the fear-based. So once all this is there, that fear is there, where in the world that we can vibrate at higher frequencies? The fear is very lowest frequency. How much ever we say, how much ever we meditate, the moment your kid doesn't come on time to back to the home, 1 hour you may be in that high frequency, later you'll start, all your trembling will come. That's where actually we need to be like still staying in the high frequency, still manifesting all good things. That's where we have to do it, right? This is where we are. That's a Cancer. So it comes to the Cancer, Leo, Virgo, all these 4 worlds, right? From light world, water world, and all these things, that the 4 worlds are getting manifested. The Cancer, the matter, is the fire sphere in the universe, and pattern to all these 12 abstract points. The pure water, the earth. The fire sphere acting within the air sphere, and acting within the water sphere, and acting within the earth sphere, is the representation of fire or a Cancer, and the sphere to be the earth element, and light as the Cancer word. In the similar way, the air sphere, Leo, acting within the water and acting within the earth. So this is all. Finally, we are in the Libra world. So what is that? The matter of the light are a Cancer. So light world is a Cancer, life world is a Leo, form world is a Virgo, and physical world is a Libra. Okay, these are all therefore they are not pure fire, air, water, or earth. These are all the different worlds that way. So it differs from the pure elemental matter in the matter of the 4 worlds, mixed with the inert earth element. Inert, we are having this earth element. The Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra spheres maintain these 4 worlds. These worlds with the elements of the sphere acting through them and maintain these 4 worlds of the 4 planes. Then the planes with the sphere of the world acting through them similarly maintain each of these planes of 4 subdivisions, which the physical plane is called 4 substates. That is airy, Leo, fluid, Virgo, solid, Libra, because it is all the repetition. So do not worry. If the universe is maintained through its existence, only some of the combinations of these 4 states, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, or a Libra, and a physical matter, right? What it can be seen. What it can be seen, the earth is the Libra, right? The earth, the Libra, the moon, Virgo, the sun, Leo, and the stars, Cancer, make up a small portion. Entire universe, these are making up a small portion. Parts of these all spheres, worlds, planes, states, matter, condensed and concreted into the 4 worlds. Do you remember that figure? Small circles, The next circle, do you want me to show? So that circle figures are there, right? So that figure, it is showing all these centers, which the matters and the states, how it is actually forming, right? All these nature units, all these are all the nature units, right? The light, all these units are the nature units. So until this Libra, these are all the nature units only. So passing the Libra, which is the equilibrium or the balancing point, that's why the figure was Libra. For the Libra, it is a balancing, right? It's a balance will be given. So from the passing this Libra, actually you are going to the triune self. That's where your evolution.
This is ascending.
Second thing. So it starts the nature, then starts, because from the triune self means the Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn of the light world. These are all the light worlds. The AIA of the Libra, by means the breath form, links from nature side to the triune self. As just now Balagar explained, from the nature side to the triune self, the Libra is the one which is connecting. The Libra is linking the triune self between these two natures. So what is the next stage? The next stage is AIA, to become the conscious of triune self. Once you pass the Libra, you become conscious of triune self. You will try to understand, okay, I didn't come for here just to enjoy. Something like that, right? So that kind of thing will start thinking. So suppose if I just come for this only for enjoyment, if God has created for everybody for enjoyment, then why so much of tragedy is happening into this world? Then that karma theory will come. So which means whatever that we have done, it is coming back to us. What goes out, it's coming back to us. So we have to be careful. Then why some people were very knowledgeable, or why some people are very rich? Then all these questions will come within us. When these questions are coming, why some people are like going towards this Atma Gnana or whatever the meditation, why some people are not going? Then this evolution. The people who are in the motion state, just now he came from the substance to the motion, right? If you go and teach the meditation, for the way, chalo, I need to do so many things, because it won't even go inside their mind. Is it their fault? No. Because in the part of the evolution, they are there. So you can't say that. So they are not there yet to realize the triune self. So that means
they are not in the motion state.
They are not. So at least they should come to the near to the Libra, then they can understand. Then they can understand. So the reason why the purpose is so demonstrable is entire universe, the small portion of the universe is only opened up for investigation. That small part is not cognized openly for everybody. Whatever you say, that small part is only the knower part. That knower parts are not open for everybody. So for the human standpoint, right? So for human standpoint, whatever I could see physically, whatever I should relate logically, then only I will believe. What is the scientific reason? What is the cognitive thing behind it? What my analytical skills, my logical skills, all the things will come. When spirituality, somebody is saying, how come it happen? How can that will happen? How come that will happen? But if somebody says that go there and do some 3 Manaka, then all your thing will be done. Fatafat, there is no logic, no analytics. Everybody will run. Which means we want things to happen in an easy way. We don't want to progress as per the thing, as per the thing. So if somebody is trying to give something, it will go. That's what recently, whenever somebody is saying, those, the Kumbh Melas or whatever the thing, those are the places where you should try to connect to the divine energy and progress your spiritual growth faster. For that, you need to use that kind of thing. But when crores of people are there, you can't sit, you can't connect to the divine energy there, right? And somebody is arguing with me, I may not connect, but there are so many beings are coming, So they are vibrating at a higher frequency, right? So I can go and I can get some of the vibrations from them. How can you get some of the vibrations from them? If you are there in that vibration, then only you can get it. Suppose in the entire air, there are some radio frequencies are going on. But am I able to listen to my ears? Only until my device was tuned to that frequency, then only I can listen, isn't it? Similarly, whenever, even if I go to anywhere, the Kumbh Mela, Maha Kumbh Mela, or whatever it is, if my frequency is not attuned to the frequency over there,
Yes.
you cannot listen, you cannot get anything. If I say that, oh, are you against Hinduism? No, I'm not against. Because all this oneness, whatever that learn, I can learn. We are learning there. I'm not against, but think logically. When logic has to be applied, apply it.
With
but
awareness.
If somebody says that in meditation, go in inner side, you are a blissful being. How can the logic? How can it work? How can, if nothing is there, how can I will be the blissful? Happiness won't come with the things. Happiness is inside. Once you realize that you are a happy being, that blissfulness will come. That's where you need to go. Because of that, the meditation will help. You need to implement those. You need to overcome those imperfections and boundaries to the perception and the conception case. Okay. So all the colors and shades of the physical plane can be seen. That's what you are feeling, but not all the forms we are seeing. There are so many forms which we cannot able to see in the naked eye. There are so many things remain invisible. There is so much, there is nothing but surfaces compacted. So that is the reason why you are going deep into the meditation. You are able to see so many colors, so much of numbers, so much thing. Are you able to see that with your naked eye? How can you are able to see when you are closing your eyes? Usually, as per the logic, only when you are open your eyes, you should be able to see. But in meditation, closing your eyes, you are able to see, which means that there is an inner eye. There is an inner world. So we never try to understand that inner world. We are always trying to know the outer world, but we should try to understand that inner world. The progress should be made to know that inner world. Whenever you know that inner world, you will go to that intelligent matter. You are traveling to the intelligent matter. The facts here is not the matter of perception through your senses or through your psychic conditions, but through your consciousness. Not through your senses, but through your consciousness. Men are conscious of their psychic life. All of us are conscious of our psychic life. What's happening? But we are not conscious of our consciousness.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's the thing, right? There is so conscious until they come to the gate of death. There suddenly you will become wise. Because you are becoming a pure soul, right? What did I do all these years? 35 years I worked to get the money. Oh my God, why should I wasted my life? I am earning till the last minute for what? These people doesn't mean anything to me. They will not come. They will not help me now. Why did I wasted my time? So at that gate of the death, all the knowledge will be coming just like that. For everybody, that 5 minutes or 10 minutes before, that realization will come only when you are in the earth itself, it seems.
Yes.
Because you are able to see so many things that you are not able to see your naked eye. So that, if you can see now, you can progress it. Their experiences, all their experiences are limited. So when you are actually going to that more consciousness, what will happen is you are able to see your past life, see your past experiences, some kind of thing. When you are seeing that past life and past experiences, you may remember why you came to this universe. What is the purpose? Because when you go back, right, there is a purpose. Somewhere you feel that, yes, I wanted to learn this lesson. I wanted to do this to the society. Something. You come because there are, when I'm discussing with somebody else, right, they are saying that, no, Prasanna, you may come for the reading the books and writing the reviews and all, but I came to this earth planet just to eat, enjoy. So that is what, because if you try to say that purpose, all that, this is what the people will say. But remember, nobody will come to this earth planet just to enjoy. You should enjoy your consciously enjoy. Because whenever you are so conscious of your consciousness, whenever you are feeling love, the simple thing, I'll bring very simple, normal life example, right? Like I explained, when I have got my dream car, I'm so happy, right? When I feel that all of us are a family, if Balagaru buy a car also, I will be super happy. If Rajni Garu buy a home, I will be super happy, because we are all in the world of web. We are all the conscious of our consciousness. So we are all connected. My family means entire world. So if somebody was happy, I'm so happy. So in that way, what is happening? My happy days are increasing. If I say that only my 4 people are, something has to happen between these 4 people, then only I'll be happy. If I see my family is 100 people, it will be more number of happy. If I see the entire world is my family, then those things. So we need to increase that consciousness. So when that comes, who created this world? Those questions will come. God created it. Who is God? Vasdaika Kutumbam. Yes. Who is the God? God is not created. God himself, he created, right? So he is not created. So this world is never created. It evolved. I do not ask this world, right? Though then, why I was born here? Why I was born in this earth? So what is my purpose? All that thing, right? You started thinking, right? You will start thinking about all the things. So here what he's saying is, all such a questions, when a zodiacally figure you apply to the universe of a man, right? It carries to the one after the another. So this circle shows the purpose of universe is change matter to consciousness and consciousness to sameness. Ultimately, that is the matter. Consciousness to matter to consciousness and consciousness to sameness. That is the zodiac sign cosmic blueprint. That 12 blueprint is, that is the one. So creation and dissolution. It is explaining creation and sameness, dissolution. Sameness, when you go, you are dissolving yourself. And also the evolution of the consciousness from matter to again sameness, how it was evolved. And also how journey of the human soul is happening from matter to consciousness. This is what we are learning from this. What is this? The role of the zodiac and the purpose is here. Each zodiac, like universal functions, are like a big, vast school. So we are evolving from ignorance to give me the word.
Conscious wisdom or consciousness?
Consciousness or enlightenment. From ignorance, matter to consciousness, or ignorance to enlightenment. Right? Ultimately, you realize that you are the true divine nature. That's what we have to evolve. So the zodiac sign to the human triune self, what? So once you cross the Libra, you are trying to understand the triune self word will not come to you if you are below Libra. That word itself, it will not touch you. If that word is touching you in your life and the meaning was explained in your life, which means you cross a Libra. Once you cross a Libra, means it is up to you how fast you are evolving from Sagittarius to Capricorn to Aquarius. We have to cross one after the another, right? So we have to, what we should understand, self-aware. We have to understand the karmic lessons. We have to understand and align our purpose with the higher intelligence. We have to achieve that spiritual liberation. That liberation is spiritual liberation, right? That was the, so ultimately what will happen? That cosmos is not a, it's not a kiosk. It is not a kiosk. The world is not a kiosk. The world is a school. We are learning. We are the stars of human consciousness. Once you understand that we are all the stars, we are interconnected, what will happen? You will become intelligent. That is your ultimate goal. That is the ultimate journey. How you can practically, how you can apply this zodiac to your wisdom, to your daily life, observe one's astrological influences. Why this astrology? Observe your astrological influences. Understand your life challenges. Then this helps you to overcome the lower tendencies, lower frequency tendencies. Understand and overcome those tendencies and align yourself with the higher consciousness. Then meditate at the deeper level and connect to your own intelligent universe. That is what we have to do it. So ultimately, we should understand, we should contemplate why we are here, what lessons we have to learn, and how we can align with the higher intelligence. These are all the things that we have. These things will take you to the enlightenment. That's how these zodiac signs are connected to the enlightenment. At one point, he also mentioned saying that the people will also born in those kind of, because maybe you now this world, in this lifetime, right? If I born in a Capricorn, let us take. So I came to this world with the self-knowledge, taking the self-knowledge. But after coming here, I forgot. I drifted away totally. I was into earning. So I became the matter or emotion. So next time I may fall back and go to the the lower cycle. But all the knowledge is there within me. All the knowledge until the Capricorn is there within myself. So when all the knowledge is there, I can cross Capricorn with my free will. With my free will, I can cross Capricorn. Suppose if I born in a Taurus, I need not cross again Taurus, again Cancer, again like that. You can just, because this knowledge is already there within your substance, within your subconsciousness. So that's one good thing, whoever born in this Sagittarius or a Capricorn or whatever it is, you crossed all the stages. You evolved all the stages. So don't fall back.
See, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, when Arjuna asks what happens after reaching certain stage when you die, before enlightenment, then Krishna says, wherever you stopped, you pick up from there. Once you, start.
You pick up from there. That is there. But here, what in also I'm saying is, what the another point that he mentioned is, suppose we came to the Capricorn. Let us take Capricorn is a self-knowledge. Suppose if I start from the self-knowledge, okay, I will progress it. Suppose I didn't go at all there. I stopped myself in material things. I'm enjoying all material pleasures. Then next birth, I born in Taurus because of my whatever that I have done, which does not mean that I have to start from Taurus again. That's what I am saying, because your subconscious mind is already evolved until the Capricorn. So with your free will, whatever that 70% of the free will that we have, right? Using your free will, you can go up to Capricorn just like that.
Yes, because in the subconscious mind, it's all stored.
It's already stored. It's already stored. So you can, within no time, the moment you started the self-knowledge, you can go. Yes. So once you go there, what will happen is, then you can, it is easy for you to go to the sameness or anything, right?
That is why in the life, for some people, just with the happy or bad, either accident or a happy moment triggers, their life purpose. Or who am I?
Forget about anybody, and for all of us, is it not the COVID has triggered?
Yes.
We must be doing some kind of sadhana, but not this rigorous before COVID. Don't we agree? I'm sure if this knowledge doesn't come in my life, like anybody, I would have searched one more job, I would have earned few more bucks extra, and I would have landed up one more house, one more car, I can say.
Yes, and in that materialistic world, a lot of people.
Like many other of my friends are doing, I will also be doing the same thing. Now they all look at me like a fool. Why are you wasting all your time here? But it's okay, because I know what I'm doing. I know I'm blissful. As long as I'm so happy, contented, right? I have one home, one car, still I'm content. I can always look, because in 2024, my 2 luxury cars was gone with no mistake of mine. First car, when my son is going, somebody hit and run. Mercedes car was gone. There I saw my son was scratchless. I'm so thankful. Let the car be gone. He was so. The second time, on Thanksgiving Day, that weekend, when I'm just going, somebody came and hit my car from the side, actually. And that car went and flipped and landed on the side because she's a teenager. I was so shaken, trembled, because I am fine. My family is fine. All 4 of us are there. This car was MDX and study car. We are all fine. But that car, it went, the moment I got to know that she went unconscious, those emergency people came. We only called because she's alone. We only called and they came and we make sure the parents come, and then when we understood that the girl is fine, it is only instantly that she went into the shock. I feel okay. Thank God, she's fine. Both of my cars, without my fault, it went. If I am in the material world, literally I would have taken that to my heart for so long.
Yeah.
But now, no regrets.
Yes.
People are happy as long as those people are happy. Maybe it served only in my life only for that purpose. Let it live. So that kind of satisfaction or that kind of contentment, you will get it.
Yes.
That's where I feel good, basically.
Yes, these are the incidents, how to detach from material things also you learn.
That's true. How much we detach it, right? We'll get to know those kind of things. Let me stop recording so that people can talk.
Yeah.